There's too many men who are suspect after me in my career now. Now, I'm going to say there was a debate that I would like to talk about with Joe Buttons and them guys. Like Joe Buttons, he mentioned about that Cam Newton thing when I was on Cam Newton and I said, or I alluded to Will Smith on the Backdoor side of the game.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I wish I wouldn't have said no name, but I said it and I got to stand on it.
That's the perfect word after you say Backdoor.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, but yo, man, this thing, man, it's like, I don't like necessarily being at war with so many people because it's too many people, if you ask me. But I know what I stand for is going to bring drama.
Yeah. But is it war or is it just people?
Well, I don't think it's war with Joe Buttons them yet. I hope it doesn't. I would like to, like Terrence Howard, I saw him say this word on where he was talking about the people who talking crazy about him. I don't think Terrence Howard knew how many people was going to be talking crazy about him when he said stuff on the internet. Right. And Terrence Howard said, I would like to have a duel with you.
What did Joe Budden?
Ain't that an old school word? Yeah. We can have a duel. We can use bottles, guns, whatever.
What did Joe Budden? That's all he said?
No, Joe Budden feels like I was telling when I mentioned Will Smith on the Backdoor side of the game.
Like telling his business?
Like he said, that's snitching.
But it's just your
And so look, no, just let me say this, because I really would love to debate that crew over there about this. And Craig, you and Darlene might not even agree with me, but I want to say this. If a man gets penetrated by a man or is penetrated by a man and I say something about that business, I don't feel like that's snitching. Any perverted acts that go on in the community, I feel like, once that is put out there as
chats down.
Well, see, I can't say facts because it would be snitching if I was to say this is how I know. I will admit there is envy because I know I don't fit in around them. I will be the outsider around them.
They don't fit in. They getting fitted in.
How about that?
But here, can I say something?
Shit pushed in big time homes. So I would say, once again, to Mr. Buttons, Mr. Gaiman, and a lot of you guys who are after me, you know what I'm saying? You have to be honest with me about who you are. You can't have a conversation with me if you're not telling me the truth about who you are. And why does that have to always lead to you talking around it or acting like something like I'm ignorant or something like that? Just let me know who I'm talking to.